Welcome to Operation KILLCHAIN. This has been a working project of mine for some time and is reasonably playable at this point, so I thought I'd do a quick video just to show you how it all works. In simple terms, this is really just a series of random patrol points that are created, and indiFor and op4 units are generated and pitted against each other. When the indiFor units are successful, a new point is created. If they're not successful on a particular patrol because they've been wiped out by op4, then reinforcements will automatically come in to help them out. There are currently 10 blue 4 positions and 4 indiFor positions. If your playstyle is more around AI control, then I would suggest taking a blue 4 position. Reason being that there are a lot of automatic move orders generated in this mission, and if you don't want your troop orders affected or compromised, then blue 4 is definitely the way to go. There are also some indiFor units that are generally useful for pilot work. Everything is vanilla, and in addition to that, also there are no reliances or dependencies on the Contact DLC, but there are dependencies on the Tanks DLC and also I think IDAP. So you will need some DLCs to play this, but no mods are required. This is all generally standard vanilla stuff. So you can see here we have 4 Pawnees and 2 Hummingbirds. They can be used for obviously close air support or transport operations. There are 2 virtual arsenals in the FOB. These can be spotted quite clearly because they are big and orange. The FOB is also equipped with some basic vehicles as and when required, a couple of styles of hunter and some 4x4s. All vehicles in this mission are respawnable. There are also quad bikes. There are some ambient heli operations, really that's just for effect. These are all not part of this mission and really only just add to some of the noise, which is quite fun when you're on the ground. Here we can see some of the action in play. This looks like op4. And here we can see some of the indiFor units moving in to take the next patrol point. Looking at the map, this server in this particular example has been running for about 2 or 3 hours now. And you can see here, this indicates the main spawn base. This won't change, that's always going to be the main base. These small blue points indicate previously taken patrol points. This blue point with the green circle indicates currently the last taken patrol point and acts as the center point for any indiFor reinforcements that are required. The red circle indicates the AO for the particular patrol objective, and you can trace the progression through some simple lines that link up the different patrol points. This black circle here indicates the respawn position in multiplayer. At this particular point in the mission, indiFor will be moving in to take the op4 patrol points. If they are successful, this will then become a defensive position, and op4 QRF will come in from surrounding positions to take this position back. This is really quite a simple progression, it's very unlikely that Op4 will ever win this scenario, and really they are on the back foot throughout this whole progression, and this is really trying to simulate what would happen if you have a superior force fighting a guerrilla force. The actual defense dynamics are quite simple. Units will generally take a circular defensive position. At some point there will be improvements to this, which will be more dynamic and based on terrain, but for now things operate relatively formulaic, in that when a group takes a position, they will take, generally speaking, a circular defensive position. The main FOB base has a repair and rearm section and refuel. There is also a medical tent here. Each patrol point taken also generates a temporary base. In this base there will be usually a medical healing tent, a container for repairing vehicles and also vehicle ammunition. There is also some basic weapon supplies for rearming troops out in the field. Enemy factions are generally FIA guerrillas, but in this narrative they are supported by CSAT forces. Generally they can be distinguished CSAT by their uncamouflaged white overalls and the guerrillas are dressed in typical guerrilla garb. When reinforcements are called in, you will see yellow smoke to indicate that coming from the main last taken patrol base. Reinforcements are generally brought in groups of 20, well, groups of 5, 4 groups of 5. The mission also has AIS installed as basic and is applied to both players and AI. Here we can see an Op4 patrol just about to be overrun. At some stage I will build in some kind of retreat mechanism, and it looks like they do some of that already by default, but generally speaking they will hold their ground. I hope you enjoy it. It's been a project that I've been working on and off for a couple of years actually, and it's only recently that I've decided to turn this into a multiplayer type experience, and so far it's actually been really fun. So whether you want to play on the ground fighting alongside these guys, providing them with additional support, or if you want to fly helicopter support, either close air support or transport, yeah, it should be quite fun.